Hello, my peeps, and welcome back to another episode of my Final Fantasy IX walkthrough. In the last episode, I basically left you once we were able to get the gold or sky chocobo. So yeah, so once we're in the forest, we can actually just press the cross button and we'll be able to fly. I'm still not really used to the controls. Now here, as you can see, there is a big old hole, and that'll lead us back to Chocobo Paradise. I'm not going to do anything with that, at least not right now, because I really want to actually go ahead and do some of the... I guess I better open up the chocographs. But let's go ahead and do this one, the Outer Continent. Because even though I was able to actually, find all of the treasure chests, I wasn't actually able to... Sorry, wanted to put on the speed. I wasn't able to actually go and get them just because of the time of the actual episode. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. Okay, so... This is not it. Okay. But I thought this one... Ooh, maybe it's... Actually, that might be the one. That's not it. Yeah, so it must be this one. It's Outer Continent 2. Because I know that there is one right here. It really should be... Oop, there it is. Found a treasure chest. Let's see what you got. Found 11 sapphires, 1 circlet. I don't think we have one of those yet. 1 pumice piece. Right, we have those. And the Hildegard 3 card. Alright, I kind of want to see what that... So what in the world is the circlet? Circlet? Am I going too fast? Yes, apparently so. Although the circlet could actually be something for, head and that sort of thing, so let me... Alright, yep, it's going to... It could be a wrist, but it also could be something else. Oh, so it is more of a hat. So circlet, yep, I didn't have one before, but it doesn't give us any new abilities or skills, and it's going to drop down the magic and spirits, so I am not going to do that. I would do it if we could learn either a new skill or ability, but since I can't, I'm not going to do it. Alright, so I'm going to quickly get back on Choco. So let's go ahead and do this one. I think it's around here as well. Okay, so did I completely miss it? Or am I just thinking... okay, so I think we have to continue going over this way? Maybe? Because right now I am just looking for another island that's around here. Oh, this is an island, but I don't know if it's actually the one that I'm looking for. Let's back up. God. There we go. Great. Ooh, no, I didn't mean to do that, darn it. Ooh, I guess it was here. Nice! Okay, found the treasure chest. Found 21 amethysts, 16 garnets, 1 Genji armor, and a Ragnarok. So we did get a trophy, Path of the Samurai. Now that has to do with getting all of the Genji gear. So that would be, you know, the... Sorry, I'm trying to... I'm pretty sure I already have people with it, so... The guy... Okay. So yes, I did get that. I'm sorry I'm not able to show you more, because I know that I think Steiner or Freya might actually have the equipment. So, yeah. Alright, but we did get that. Also, for Steiner, we did get his, not ultimate weapon, because that would be the Excalibur 2, which I am not going to be able to get. Why? Because you have to get somewhere, in just under 12 hours. I am completely missed that, which is why I knew I wasn't going to be able to get the Excalibur 2, just because I like taking my time. Will I try to do that? Yes, probably. But yeah, it's one of those things that I just wanted to be able to show you guys everything that I could, and unfortunately that does not include getting the Excalibur 2. I will definitely show you guys where it would be located, but again, for this playthrough, I am not going to be able to get it, which is why the one that I'll show you right now, the Ragnarok, that actually is his ultimate weapon, just because it is very powerful. For attack, the Excalibur 2 is higher. However, good or bad, it definitely has holy, so it basically adds holy to everything, which can be a good and bad thing. Good if they don't have any guards against it, or of course if they're weak against it, then that would be great. But a lot of the optional bosses that are there, they usually can't be hurt by holy, so they'll either be healed if you use the Excalibur 2, which we don't want to do. So again, Ragnarok, this is going to be the most powerful weapon for Steiner that I can get in this game. And I'll show it to you once I get Steiner back in my party. So yeah. Although I guess I should go and see Hildegard 3. Not bad numbers, but there's only 3 arrows, so not so good for me. So yeah. What was I doing? Alright, let's go ahead and get back on Choco. Let's see what we still have. We still have 2 of them. Now, of course, this is going to be around the Forgotten Continent, and it's an island, so I do need to go around basically looking for that. And then also this one, this is the Fairy Island. This one, you always have to be very, very careful, because there is a very, very mean enemy called the Yan that's on there. And that is not something that you really want to fool with. Just because they're really, really mean. They give a ton of experience, which is nice, I won't lie about that. However, yeah, you just have to be careful. So this is actually the Fairy Island, so maybe I'll go ahead and switch to the Fairy Island. Now, I will definitely make sure that I actually, since I am on Choco, it's not like I have to have, oh wait, I remember, it's kind of around, I need to take off, because yeah, I know it's around here. Yep, there it is. Found a treasure chest. What do we get? What do we get? We got 33 potions, 15 ointments, one Holy Miter, and one Dark Matter card. Okay. I kind of want to get off and see what I got. But didn't you say there's Yans around? Yeah, but I also have the no encounter on, so I think I'll be okay. But now I need to find out what the Holy Miter. What on earth is that? Ooh, it's a hat. Okay. So, come on, where's the Holy Miter? There it is. Okay, so it does improve spirit, which is really good. I might actually go ahead and equip that, just because spirit's always good. But the Holy Miter, it can have you learn Insomniac and Body Temp, but nothing else. So yeah, let's go ahead and put that on. And we did get a card, so I might as well. Ooh, no. Now it really should. Oh wow! Ooh, that's a really good card, you guys. That's a really good card. Maybe I will go ahead and try to do more card games. 'Cause that's a really, really good card. Oh, wowie. Okay. Sorry. I think I'm gonna save just so I don't accidentally do something stupid. 'Cause I really want that card to just be saved. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get back on Choco. And now we have just one left, the Forgotten Island. Now, I don't, other than, you know, around the Forgotten Continent, I don't know exactly where that island is, unfortunately. So, we're just gonna be going around. And of course, it has to be on an island that it does have a forest on it. Sorry, I was looking around too much. I'm so sorry. And that's the Miscontinent. Going too high. I want to be high, but I don't want to be so high. I know it makes sense, but it sounds really silly. Okay. Because... Hey, what's that? We'll find it sooner or later. Because that has something to do with Kuja. Of course it does. But we will only be able to get to that once we have actually gone to Ibsen's castle, which is actually right down there. You can see it. But I am still not seeing it. Maybe it's not an island. Or... like, is this it? It shouldn't be. But I also don't remember. Ooh, it is this island. Oh my goodness, I was just completely... Alright, let's go ahead and speed this, get this speed down. Ooh, I got it. Found a treasure chest. Found one ribbon. Nice! Okay, we just earned another trophy, digging it. Now, ooh, we got a rebirth ring. Okay, sorry, I keep just going all over the place, but the thing about the digging it, it's only those chocograph chests. We do still have one more treasure that we are able to actually dig up with Choco, but it's one of those dive treasures, meaning, you know, it has the bubbles, although this one really doesn't have bubbles, but yeah, so we did get a trophy for having Choco find everything, basically. So, rebirth ring, 13 amethyst, and 1 arc card. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. So... no, not that one. Can Zidane actually use the ribbon? Yes, he can. Okay. So, of course, this one's only really good... Actually, that is really nice for upping the magic. Because that's like 3 points. That's actually not bad at all. So basically, once all my magic... I wonder if I'll go ahead and put the... Oh, she already has the ribbon on. But I might actually put, for my magic users, meaning Aiko and Dagger, and I don't think Quina needs it. Oh, and of course Vivi. They can probably go ahead and use that for the stat boost. That would probably be nice. Okay. So, ooh, and card, art card. Let's see. Ooh, arc. Really, really good numbers. Really, really bad arrows, though. But that's okay. I'm like, I still really like that one. Okay, I'll stop doing that. But yeah, so if we open up the Chocograph menu, you can see inventory. We have 24 of them. Location found, 24 of them. So that's actually really good. And what are we going to do now? I want to go to the best... synthesis shop that we can do. It is right over here. I was telling you guys about this, but I just never actually went into it. Alright, so I'll... Okay, so question mark. And it's the Gorium. So there is a lot of different things that you can do in this area. And we'll actually be able to get another treasure... another trophy, not another treasure. Oracle Kildy. Zidane, my goodness, how wonderful it is to see you. Zidane, hey, what are you doing here? After Clara was destroyed, I realized how isolated we have all been. So I decided to broaden my horizons and come here. It's wonderful here. I am constantly learning something new from these books. Someday, I hope to contribute to the restoration of Clara. Nice. Alright, so what are we doing? I'm going to go ahead and let's do the left lever. I'm going to hit the left lever again. Why? Because there's actually a synthesis shop all the way up there, and we need to fix the lift before he'll actually, like, really talk to us. Come on. What is this hole? Yeah, that's what you had to do. But what we're gonna do is use this stick. Hey, maybe I can fit this into that hole. Of course that would work. Now, am I doing anything? Let's see if this fits. No, I didn't have to do anything other than examine both of those locations. It ain't perfect. So what I'm gonna do now, let's go ahead and do the right lever. Right level again, because now, oops, I didn't mean to do anything like that, because now if I go on here, it's gonna take me up to the, actually this might be the weapon shop, not the synthesis shop. Weaponsmith. Alright, the left works now. Thanks a lot, man. Now, if I entered a different way, he would have actually told me he can't do anything because the lift is broken. And so I would have had to come around and then get into this area and do the exact same thing. So I just kind of cheated that part and just made it so then I just did the steps I needed to do in order to get to this area. And I really am just going to make sure I have 10 of everything, just 'cause I just really want to make sure I have 10 of everything, because I know we are going to need to do some synthesis, and I just want to make sure I definitely have everything. Now, do I actually need 10 of everything? Of course not. I'm just doing that because that's what I'm comfortable in doing. And I have enough funds to do so. If I was really low on it, And honestly, after this, I might be low enough that I might want to do the cotton road trick a couple, dozen times. But yeah. So we, of course, did get some new... I really think that what I bought, most of it was for Freya and Steiner. So I don't know if I'll be able to show any of it to you guys. I guess we can make sure... Yep. Nope. Nope. Ooh. I thought he had learned everything, darn it. Oh well. Yep, he's already learning that. Rebirth ring. Ugh, but he has the ability of revive. That might actually be a really good thing for him to have. I'm not sure if I'll keep him around so then he can learn it. I don't know about that part. But I'm just trying to make sure that I didn't get anything that he can actually learn any skills or abilities from. Because of course, I want to make sure he's fully... Yeah, he has everything learned. Does that mean... So, with the abilities that the weapons for him can do, we have learned everything. Whoops, I meant to go over to equipped. And actually he has... Ooh, he still has something he needs to learn. I don't know what it is. But, yeah, there is still something that he can learn. And Aiko, it looks like, needs to learn Auto Life. So what is she learning instead of that? Oh, I'm having her do Medine, but I think I would rather have the rebirth ring on her, because Auto Life is really, really helpful. Not that I don't want Medine, but I'd rather have the Auto Life more. Okay, so... all that talkie-talkie. Let's go ahead and press this button. Now, what does that do? That actually sounds like something just happened below. Right beneath us, there is kind of a Leviathan statue, and we basically just made it so it will have water. And what we can do is we can interact with the fountain, because it's a water feature, but we can actually interact with that, and if we give the Leviathan, I guess, ore, we will then actually be able to create the like, Perdot? Whichever one, oh, it's the Aquamarine. So it will actually create those as long as we give him enough ore. Now, okay, so there is still something that I will say we do not need ore. Now, why is that? It's because right now, ore does affect what Odin is able to do. So if you have really high, like 99 ores, what that will do is that will increase the possibility of when you have Odin come out, that he will do an instant kill. Which unfortunately, almost everyone, it's not going to hit, quite honestly. Almost everything will miss. Why? Because it's just that way. But when we go to the next area, what that will do is that will give us an additional item that Dagger will be able to use in order to learn a new ability specifically for Odin. What that will do is that gives him another attack, which is going to be just physical damage. Now with the ore, the highest amount will help the instant, like the one-hit KO. But if you have 0, no ore in your inventory at all, that makes it so Odin will hit harder. So, what? Yeah, that's what that is, and it's what I've been kind of saying that I wasn't going to explain until we got to that area, which is Ibsen's castle. But yeah. Okay, so these two, this person here, and then him, because I think this might be in items. No. Just, oh, that's just what's on. Hold on, can I help you? Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure it was an item shop. Is it anything that we need? Honestly, no. I am going to go ahead and sell some items, just because I really... Although I really shouldn't get a ton of them all at once. But let's go ahead and go down and see how many ores I have. Because I was able to actually dig up ores when I was doing the hot and cold trick. Was it a ton of them? No, of course not, but I just want to see how many I actually have. Or 86 of them. Okay, so no, I don't want to sell them. I do want to organize that, because that's a little nutsy. Okay. Now the ore should be a little bit easier to find the next time I go through here. So what I need to do is I need to go ahead and talk to this guy. Now they are arguing. Is it important? No, it's not really important. But the person you side with, they'll actually end up giving you a card. Because they'll be like, oh, you're so right here. Here's this. Because you were going with my point of view. So if you side mostly with the item shop clerk, that will actually get you a meteor, and if you agree more with the guy, then that would make it so then you would get a flare card. So which one are you gonna do? I probably am just going to do... Gosh, you always miss the point. Why are you... No, I wanted to talk to him. Alright, let's gonna go ahead and talk to him. Young man, we're having a debate right now, and I want to be your canary. Why do you think Cornelia had to die? The sales clerk, that was the only way she could be united with Marcus in death. Young man, no! It was just to prove that she loved Marcus just as much as she loved her father. I'm gonna say she died that she loved them both. Because I don't... It was for both of them, I think. Young man, I told you. We're having a debate right now about the importance of having nations. Sales clerk, I'm telling you, we don't need nations in this world. They're just a politician's tool. No, nobody can live on his own. As social beings, we need to be organized under a single nation. What do you think? I'm gonna say we need nations, though your reason sucks. I told you. So I am mostly agreeing with the guy. I'm hoping to get a flare card. Young man, we're having a debate right now. Why do you think people spend so much time studying Gaia's moons? Sales clerk, it's because it's in our nature to pursue the truth. They want to know more about the moons, that's all. Young man, no! It's all about aesthetics. People are simply drawn by the beauty of the moons. That's why they're studying them. What do you think? Of course, I'm going to agree with the guy, because I really want the card. Young man, I told you. Young man, we seem to agree a lot on a lot of stuff. Here, you can have this as a token of our acquaintance. And so, yeah, we received a flare card. Is it any good? I don't know. Let's go see. Ooh, hi. It's a pretty card, though. Not a very good card, though. Okay. Anything else? We never agree on anything. I wonder why. How many times do I have to tell you? Geez, you're such a... Oh, excuse me. What can I do for you? I was hoping for something different. Okay, so we can talk to him. I came here to research a new source of power. Some of the systems here are rather complicated. The source of all this water is a mystery as well. Maybe it really is the work of the dragon god. Zidane, jeez, there's all kinds of books here. Bell's Echoes, Beyond the Mist, Mist Engine Illustrated, The Eidolon and I, Gaia, Book of Magic. Why did I read that? It's because this guy over here, I can't find The Eidolon and I. I've looked everywhere. Zidane, I actually saw that book over there. Scholar, oh really? Thank you. Alright, get out of his way. Why did I want him to move? Because, he was blocking an item. Oh, it wasn't an item. Well, I guess it was, kind of. So, I'm going down the ladder, and I'm just pressing the down button, and as you can see, I came down in the bottom area. Book lover, I love books, especially old ones. I appreciate everything about them. Okay. I'm doing research on a legendary man. He had the power to restart people's lives. Hey! That's the naming way card. Let me say it. I won't take it or anything, so I'm gonna let him see it. Oh, yes! I'm stoked with imagination. I'm inspired to create. I just mastered the new naming way technique. Now let me rename one of you. And I'm not gonna rename any of my characters. And I still have the card, right? Because he didn't take it from me, right? Nope, there it is. Okay. I wanted to make sure. Although, I have to admit, if I would have said yes, and I would have actually used it to change my name, or any of the names, then it would have been given it to him. So I would have actually ended up giving him the naming way card. Geez, so many books. And so I'm just getting elixir, and there's just one on each side. And then I just need to go into the middle and go up. Hey, hey, come on. Yes, I want to return to the second floor. Okay, so we did that. Now this actually, yep, so we just got to the weapon shop. So I'm gonna go ahead and go down, because we've done, at least for the left part of this town, I've done a lot. So what I'm gonna do now, let's go ahead and go up in the middle. And I was able to do the question mark. Zidane, let's see. Dragon's God's blessing to the stone. So I'm supposed to put a stone here? Stone? Well, maybe some ore might work. And so what I'm gonna actually do is I'm going to use them all. Now, I am doing this, again, so then I can get Odin to actually do the attack as hard as he can, because I know that I'm going to be using Dagger on the fourth disc in Trino for a weapons shop battle, because it will have, I think it's some sort of dragon monster to it. So yes, I want to be able to have Odin go ahead and hit really hard. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm this. Let's see what we got. They transformed! And we acquired 21 aquamarine. Now I can do this anytime that I want to, now that I have the golden chocobo. And I do want to get this. Zidane, what's this? Capricorn. So this is another one of the Stelazio coins. Do I have them all? No, unfortunately I don't. There are a total of 2 more that you can actually get. One is on disc 4, and then you'll have 12, or you'll be able to give a total of 12 to Queen Stella. And then she'll mention the fact that there should be 13. And so then she'll give you back all 12 of our coins that we gave her, and then we can go find the 13th one, which is actually really easy, but you do have to make sure those steps happen before you can do anything else, or, you know, find the 13th. Okay, four-armed man. So if you guys, well, hopefully you guys do recognize this man. This is the thief in Trino, the one that actually stole from Dagger, and then he tried to get Aiko to go with him, so then he'd be able to get back at Armorant for bumping into him, I guess. But he was also, at the very beginning, we saw him because he was Alleyway Jack. So yes, we've seen him a lot of times. But yes, four-armed man, you came here hoping to find some treasures, huh? I can tell from your eyes. I'm a treasure hunter myself, and a famous one, too. Just because I'm famous doesn't mean I'm going to tell you my name. Almost all treasure hunters are assigned ranks. I, of course, have obtained the highest rank. Four-armed man, let's see. Your treasure hunter rank is only... What? No way, you're ranked S! We just got a trophy, another man's treasure. Pardon me for my rudeness, I said Aim. What's with this guy? Alright, so I am gonna run after him. Why? Because he did give us a trophy. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk to him. And you do want to. Because, one, you'll get the rest of his story. Four-armed man. Hey, I'm sorry for talking big earlier. To be honest, I'm not famous or anything. Four-armed man. I'm just a loser rank D treasure hunter. But someday, I'm gonna become a rank S treasure hunter like yourself. I just want to become stronger, you know? So no one can push me around and call me four-arms anymore. You should really learn how to use swords. That'd be good. So we just received a rank S medal. Take care. Oh, four-armed man. Oh yeah, I haven't told you my name yet. My name is Gilgamesh. I'm gonna be famous one day, so don't you forget it. And, of course, for Final Fantasy players, he's not guaranteed to be in every single Final Fantasy game, but he's probably in more than half of them. He's usually someone that will come fight you, because he usually has, like, a sword in each arm. So, he's usually impressive looking, but is he actually a really hard boss usually? Not really, but that's okay. But he is very famous for Final Fantasy. Take care. Okay, so I do want to go back. I can't get into the little... There we go. Because I wanted to go up this area, because this one will actually be the synthesis shop. This is the Gurio, where knowledge and water come together. What do you need? So, there is a new weapon for Zidane, which is great. I do not think it actually gives us any more abilities or skills, but it's still, it'll actually upgrade his attack, which is always a good thing. Now, okay, we do want a Glutton's Robe. Why? That is going to be, like, the second best armor for Quina. Now, if you notice, only Quina can actually use this Glutton's Robe. Not surprising, considering what it's named, but that's not the point. Okay. Should I get another one? Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I don't need more of those. So, in most cases, I don't need more than 2. Unless I do need them for... Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. I don't... And this is how you actually can make more of the other gems, or jewels, whatever you want to call them. But of course, you need ore. And what I do, I just use them all. So, I can't do any of that. Now, this is something that you can make, but we already have the Thief's Gloves. I don't really need another one. So, I am not going to use it, because, for one thing, it will actually use... It needs to have the the weapon that I just made for Zidane, and I want Zidane to use it, darn it, so... Yeah. Ah, he can use it too. Alright. So what am I doing? Okay. No, don't. I don't want to go back yet. And this just gets us back over here. Let's see, I enjoy my life here, being surrounded by all these books, but sometimes it takes forever to find the book I want to read. Well, that's why we helped you. Okay. So, I have done everything that is available in this particular... Ooh, sorry. I didn't talk to the Moogle. How rude of me. How rude! I'm so sorry, I'm coming! I don't know if the Moogle actually has any Mognet, but, of course I always want to check. I haven't really received any mail lately. Alright, I'm sorry. I guess I don't have anything for him. And he doesn't have anything for me, which is fine. It happens. It's okay. But let's go ahead, and it looks like pretty much everyone I think I can go ahead and play cards with. So I'll think about it and see if I want to actually do a lot of card playing. Again, it's not something that I would do on air, you know, with the camera rolling and everything, just because it's so boring, and I really don't like this because there's so much luck involved, even though, looking at all the numbers, like, my guy should definitely have taken this, you know, 0 card or whatever. And, you know, sometimes it does happen that opponent's card will actually flip you, even though you're like, wait, but, yeah. So, I really don't like that. I like the very cut and dry. If I have better numbers, I'll win. But yeah, in this card game, yeah, not necessarily. So, what is anything else I need to do in this area right now? And honestly, in this area, I don't really have all that much. I'm actually trying to see... I'm trying to see if I need to do anything else. Really, I think the only... Ooh, I need to go get into a fight with the friendly monster, which we were told by the Feather Circle that we needed to see Garuda, which I did mention that Garuda is basically in the same place that you fight the Grand Dragons, so I just need to find that area again. Is that it? No, this is Dolly. Ooh, this should be it, though. Yeah, this is it. Oops, I need to get into a... Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and get off. Of course, I am going to go ahead and save here, because I don't, again, want to do something stupid, and yeah. And I actually did something stupid. Did I actually save? Oh no! Alright, I will be right back. Alright, you guys. I can't believe I did that. So, what did I do? I went back to my last save, which was right after I got the really good Dark Matter card. And so then I had to do the whole DeJorio, however you say that name. But since I did that, I also had to get I actually had to get, yeah, because that's the last one that you guys saw that at least from that one, that I was able to do. So, I did actually redo Arc until I actually got 5 arrows, which isn't the best, but since normally it pretty much every time it was always 3 arrows. So I got 5 and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll have to be good with that. And so then when I was doing all of the stuff from Degorio, I did redo the flare. I did it quite a few times, but as you can see, I got a really, really good card. So, yeah. So, maybe I will go ahead and do all of the 100, or at least 90 more card games in order to get the trophy. And how did I get it? I just basically saved close to... I did everything except getting the flare card, and then I just continued to go there, reset, start again, and then go get the card again, and then, yeah, so just had to do that again and again and again and again. And that's the exact same thing that I did in order to get a better arc card. But yeah, so I did that. So what were we doing? Oh yes, we were going to do, and I did save, trust me, I did actually save this time. Alright, so what do I need to do now is I do need to get into battles here. Alright, so I do have Quina, so just in case I do encounter the Grand Dragon, I'll be able to go ahead and defeat very quickly by using the level 5 death that Quina has. Okay, so you guys know I hate doing the stutter step, and so I will see you once I actually do get the friendly monster. Sorry. Lapis Lazuli, and let's go ahead and give that to... The nice thing, the ores, you could give more than one, but with the more special jewels, you always only have to give one, which is really nice. So, he didn't say who I needed to do. So, of course, Amarant was still learning stuff, Quina learned something, Aiko learned something. I don't think Zidane actually has anything that he can do. So we did get a diamond, so that is something for the next friendly monster. And normally they say something, but we need to find a friendly Yan. Okay, so let's see. Aiko, so was able to learn. Oh, so the only thing that she... Ooh, no, auto life. Let's go ahead and give that, because that is something I definitely want Miss Aiko to learn. Because she will... I'm like, she's not guaranteed to be in my final party 100% of the time, because if I feel I need more hard hitters, I'll get her, exchange her for someone else, but I do... Sorry, now I need to look and see. Ooh, the ribbon... Does Quina need magic, though? Let's see. So Quina can't learn anything else. So that gives 29. Let's see... Okay, so what I am going to do is I will go ahead and put the glass buckle, because it does actually give 2 points to spirit. So yeah, I will go ahead and put the glass buckle on Quina, because again, Quina knows all of the skills from at least all these guys. So yeah, there isn't really anything that Quina needs to learn, because, well, Quina's already learned it all, so... I'm not calling Quina a know-it-all, I promise. But yeah, I did find out, I completely forgot in Degorio that Armorant was able to actually, we were able to upgrade his weapon. And I did see that, especially when I was going through Degorio and realized I could actually give him the new weapon. So it did lower the stats, but it made it so then he learned Revive. So, yeah, I figured that was a good thing. Anything pretty sure. Yeah, he's learned everything. Is there any other accessories that he can learn? Let's verify. Alright, so we have auto... Oh, yeah. I still don't know. Let's see what else he has, because I am not going to use him in my party. I'm sorry. I'm just not. It's... Yeah. Do I find Amarant a subpar, party member? Well, kind of. Just because he has the, special skill of throw, which means you have to throw items at him. Why would I want to do that? Then I'd have to buy more and only do the things that I could buy more of. But also, I mean, it can be upgraded so then you can throw coins, or am I thinking about Final Fantasy VII? It might. But again, I don't really like that special skill, so I don't use Armorant that much. Okay. So my big question is going to be, will I actually go and actually find the Yan? I really don't think so. Just because I think I want to go a little bit further into... I think I will actually go into the story more, so we can start heading to the... we can start heading to Ibsen's castle. And then do probably that, and then look to go after the Yan. Alright, so where are we going? Okay, so we have to go back to the Forgotten Continent, of course. And like I said, we had seen it before. And it's actually just right here. Although I need to find... Where is the closest... Ooh, there is... Sorry, I need to find a forest so I can land. And then I can go... Sorry. Then I can go over here. Now, of course, I will end the episode here because, well, I don't have enough time to actually record me going through Ibsen Castle, so you'll have to wait until then. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this particular episode. We did get through a lot of the side quests that we could do right now. Again, we really only have the friendly monster of Yan left. He is the last one, at least for the friendly monsters. So, yeah. Have a really great day, whether it is morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you guys. Just have a really great one. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!